Sheriff Clarke sends massive warning to Dems considering attacking Trump supporters. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders' forceful ejection from a restaurant for her political beliefs over the weekend was yet another sign that the left is becoming more unhinged. And, judging by what California Democrat Maxine Waters told her followers in a statement Sunday night, that's a good thing. Now, former Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clarke says that Waters' remarks could incite Democrat mobs, and that potential mob victims should view that as a threat to their bodily security and be prepared to neutralize the threat. According to the UK Independent, Waters' remarks were posted after the controversy erupted over Sanders getting the boot Friday night from a Lexington, Virginia, restaurant. "Let's stay the course, let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up," Waters said in the speech, in which she seemed to encourage violent confrontations with members of the Trump administration. Maxine Waters calls for attacks on Trump administration. "If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd and you push back on them, and you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere." pic.twitter.com web link. Ryan Saavedra? At Real Saavedra, June 24, 2018. "If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you cause a crowd, and you push back on them, and you tell them they're not welcome, anymore, anywhere. We've got to get the children connected to their parents, the children are suffering," Waters said. "Mr. President, we will see you every day, every hour of the day, everywhere that we are to let you know you cannot get away with this," she added. As Sheriff Clarke pointed out, this could well be taken as a threat, and while members of the administration may have protection, other conservatives don't. And, there's not a long line from rhetoric against the cabinet to rhetoric against conservatives. Maxine, "Papa's got a brand new bag." Waters' call for open warfare on people is a campaign of menace. "If an angry crowd circles someone, that person should view that as a threat to their bodily security. People reserve the right to defend themselves." T.co web link. David A. Clarke Jr., at Sheriff Clarke, June 25, 2018. Maxine, "Papa's got a brand new bag." Waters' call for open warfare on people is a campaign of menace, Clarke tweeted, referencing the supposed resemblance between Waters' hairstyle and that of the late soul singer James Brown. "If an angry crowd circles someone, that person should view that as a threat to their bodily security. People reserve the right to defend themselves," he added. "It's sad that we actually have to consider something like this in this day and age, but this is a new low. Yes, we've talked about the death of civility before. We've never actually heard an elected official suborn physical assault against members of an administration as Waters has. This is no longer just a resistance. This is a call to violence." Rep. Waters, I'm sure, will backpedal from this statement, just as she's trying to distance herself from other ridiculous things she's said. The thing is, she's hardly the only person who believes this. And we're likely to see more elected officials spouting this kind of rubbish. No, you shouldn't go out looking for a fight. But in this environment, sadly, prominent conservatives may need to start being prepared for one.